The marketing team for Hogwarts Legacy seems to have purposely, at least we think, missed something out. The WB Games support team has gone ahead and dropped a ton of very interesting news for the game, from small features that go a very long way, right down to if this game will actually receive a new Game Plus mode. So let's dive into it. Now firstly, that shield break effect that you see in the background looks so good, and apparently according to the Reddit user who shared this, they said that this clip is from an old article that they found about how the game will actually take advantage of the PlayStation 5 controller. Now they continue to say, the particle effects look so good, but we haven't really seen anything like it since, so hopefully they haven't changed it, but I can't wait for combat in the game. Now what would you rate this clip out of 10? Let me know in the comment section below. Now the WB Games support team has taken to Twitter to share some very interesting news regarding quite a few things. Now they are relatively small, or we could say insignificant, but despite it being small, it goes a very long way. And the reason why I want to share these two specific things first is simply because there is a huge influx of people either interested in this game or that will be playing this game that either do not play video games, or at least they haven't done so in a very long time. So these additions go a very long way. Now they were asked the following. The first one is, hi WB Games support, in the gameplay stream in the Dark Arts arena it showed damage counters to enemies when you attacked them. Can this be turned off in the settings? Now they responded by saying that there are numerous UI settings that you can actually toggle to adjust the amount of features that are shown on the screen, and that does include damage numbers. Now that's actually a really cool touch. Again, it might be small, but it goes a very long way, especially if you're going to be recording moments in this game, so I think that's really cool. And what is interesting is the second thing, because it seems like we will ultimately have different save slots which ultimately represent each house. Now this is what was asked on Twitter. Hi WB Games support, I would also like to know if it will be possible to create more different save options on Hogwarts Legacy. Now specifically the console or platform, should we say here, is for PC, but they basically said because they plan to play one character and then their sister play another on the same PC. Now they responded by saying, thanks for your question. There are 4 separate character save slots. For each new character, we will have the following 2 types of save functionality and slots. So you have 5 autosave slots and 10 player manual save slots. So again, I think that is very interesting, but leave your thoughts on this in the comments below. Now this is where things get interesting. So first of all, before I go into the new Game Plus option, if you live in London, the chances are very high that you have already seen a few buses that are marketing this game. And well, people have seen every single house apart from Ravenclaw. Now this was actually posted on Reddit and it says, has anyone spotted the Ravenclaw bus? I'll die if they didn't make one, as well as the Ravenclaw companion. Would love if it actually turns out that the marketing department simply doesn't like Ravenclaw. So I think that's actually funny. Is it intentional? Is it not? Well, it's quite interesting that every other house has ultimately been seen apart from this, so yeah, there you have it. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments, or if you live in London, have you actually seen this? Now, what are the odds/chance of a new Game Plus mode? Well, WB Games have actually responded to this, but initially somebody posted this on Reddit saying the following. Just wondering if we think there is a possibility for there being a new Game Plus mode, or it potentially coming down the line. Now for those that haven't played a game featuring this, it basically allows you to start a new game, but the game picks up a completed game save and carries your gear, skills and experience over to the start of a new game. Now this makes the new playthroughs somewhat easier, as you do not have to completely restart your skill tree, for example, and it gives you the opportunity to explore new skills or gear or even missions that you may have missed during your first playthrough. Now somebody did respond to this by saying, "I'm not sure. While it is a narrative driven game, part of the point is that you are a student and that you need to learn everything. Now a new game plus mode would pretty much defeat that purpose." Now there is a valid point there, and it definitely just makes sense as a whole. I can see why there wouldn't be the need for a new game plus mode, but at the same time it seems very common at this, I guess, era that we're in with gaming, right? Now this question was then asked directly to the WB Games support team over on Twitter, and it said, "Quick question, will Hogwarts Legacy be featuring a new game plus system?" Now they responded by saying, "Thanks for reaching out. Information on new game plus has not yet been confirmed, but we suggest keeping an eye on Hogwarts Legacy for any new updates, but don't hesitate to reach back out if you have any other questions." So what do you actually think about this? Is it likely to happen, or is it unlikely to happen? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. It's more so what would actually come in that new game plus mode as far as new additions go, right? As opposed to just, hey, you can start, the game over again with, your existing unlockables. It's what's going to be new. And again, with that situation, we don't usually, well, should we say for the most part, you don't actually know prior until the game is out. Now, yesterday they confirmed something that I just simply did not expect in this game, right? And you want to check that video out on screen, because what was revealed there is going to get you very excited. So check it out right now.